guys, Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. We got a short video. I am traveling at the time of this recording, thinking about you guys from a mile high in the sky.
Am I not feeling this anymore?
You know what, I always kind of open these videos sending some love, some positive vibes your way, but I feel like sometimes, you know, you say something again and again and again, and it loses its meaning, you know, but I guess I say that every day because it sucks, man. I have this audience right here, you guys listening and watching, and I want so badly to make a positive impact, even in a little way on your lives, you know? And I'm always searching for a way to do so other than saying, send us some love and positive vibes your way. And I just can't, it's weird. I'm sitting here alone in a room, right? Every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Just me, all by myself. But yet, you know, odds are a couple thousand people are gonna watch this video. And again, I wanna give back more than just entertainment on a video game. It feels so empty. But at the same time, I can't think of a great way to really give back in the way that I truly mean, in terms of the gratitude that I have for you guys allowing me to do this every day. I don't know, guys, this is off the cuff and it's rambly to start the video, but I really do truly mean it when I tell you guys that I appreciate everything, and I am sending my love and my positivity your way, you know, and I hope that resonates with some of you guys, especially those of you who need it. I digress. Today we're talking about Raid Shadow Legends, and we're talking about a new feature. You know what? As much as there's so many things that I want them to add to the game, right?
Here we go again.
Really quickly, I'm not going to get into a big long tangent, but really quickly, to name a few, they could definitely go in here. And I saw a Reddit post. Oh, I wish I could give them credit, but I forgot what day it was. It might have been like a week ago. But I saw a Reddit post talking about the token trader, and essentially they said, you know what? Why not? You know, not only add the reset button to the token trader, but why not give away tokens, champion tokens, even if it's only a few of them, right? Life tokens, rather. Why not give life tokens as part of events, right? And then why not allow you to refresh or circle or cycle out new champions in the token trader, right? That is low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit. They could give life tokens, they could give champion fragments from old fragment summons, bunch of stuff that they could potentially add to the game in that regard. Now, I will digress. The other thing that I would love to see happen, guys, is more space, man. Some of you are brand new to the game and you might be saying, Ash, that's the least of my concerns, is more space. But there's something really, maybe I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm just bad at artifact management, which is the point of today's video. But golly, I feel like I'm always running close to full, right? I want more artifact space. They keep adding more ways to get artifacts, the Forge, and all these awesome things, these new sets and Forge seasons and all this stuff. But man, how about we can hold a little bit more, maybe? A little bit more. Same thing with champion space. I don't know. Anyway, those are some areas that I would love to see improved in the game. And the big one for me, and I didn't hear a lot of feedback on this from you guys, so maybe you think it's a crappy idea, but I would love to hear from you again, is my big thing is for some of these tougher dungeons they're adding to the game, we need like multiple builds of different champions. Now, you guys have been asking for a long time to remove silver or reduce silver from artifact removal, right? What if we were allowed 2 builds per champion? As long as those artifacts and accessories weren't being used by another champion, we could just swap in between 2 different builds on one champion. Wouldn't that be amazing? We could just swap in between 2 different builds on one champion.
I understand that you haven't had a lot of sweets, he can't hear you.
I'm just gonna pick out the first one I kinda see here. Ninja, perfect example. Hellcat's right on top of him too. But Ninja is a champion that I have built in freaking regeneration and Immortal Gear to be able to solo or duo or whatever Sand Devil. But I would love to build him in, you know, Relentless for Hydra Clan Boss. It's not just about Ninja, it's about so many champions. I would love to have a, they have already the not the skin section, but the tag section. I would love like an artifact build 1, artifact build 2. I could just toggle in between the 2, you know? To me, that would be so amazing. Nothing! Anyway, guys, we're not here to talk about any of that, are we? We're here to talk about what I'm doing, what everybody I would advise do, especially after the latest quality of life addition inside the game. And that was, if we go here to like Dragon's Lair, right? I am loving 2 things. Number 1 is I love that we can search. I'll just go back here really quickly. Are you guys taking advantage of this, man? If not, golly, you should, because it's so good. and this is coming from somebody who hasn't used like the Hades artifact optimizer. You guys tell me that I've just been sleeping, I've been snoozing, I've been missing out on this for a while, man. But shame on me. But man, oh man, to be able to filter and set my priority stats, it's amazing, dude. I love how they do it. I just think it's incredible. You can sort through everything. It's easy to optimize and build the perfect build on any champion without having to sort through tedious gear. I love they did this. I love it, man. I love this, and I love the like that whole team setup thing. Those are my favorite, I feel like, quality of life changes they've added to this game. I love that now we can go in there and just set per round. And I mean, if I had to go back to the way things were a few years ago inside this game, I don't know if I could stomach it. I can't believe we put up with everything that we put up with 3 years ago. Anyway, hats off to them for making those adjustments. But now we can go in here, and if we had, I have no auto battles available, but you guys know we can set the priority. You know what? Let me get a few auto battles so I can actually show you what I'm talking about here. Auto battles. So I love that we can now filter out sets that we don't want, right? It really does help in some regard. We could use more, but in terms of artifact storage management, you know? But if you go here now, you go to the auto battles, and you simply can go into the select filters, and you can just get rid of, like, I don't want destroy gear right now. I don't want daze and frost gear. I'm just gonna sell everything, right? But you can go with whatever makes sense for your account, which is the beauty of this now. And it helps you so that all the artifacts you're actually getting in your inbox or in your new artifacts and accessories are artifacts that feasibly maybe you could actually use, you might want. What I am doing now is I've changed my artifact strategy. Listen, I'm sick of looking at my full artifact space and looking at a bunch of unleveled artifacts. You can't see a bunch in the first few there, but there's a decent amount, right, of unleveled artifacts that I don't know if they're good or bad. They're just taking up space. They're maybes. They're maybes. Now, where this is most acute, especially on my account, is like bolster, like sets that I did a lot of forging for. And I'm like, well, you know what? I might keep this. I might keep this. I might keep this, but I don't know.
I might be bad now, I'm sure.
So what are they doing? They're taking up space. They could be converted to silver, right? They could be converted to at least space and more space, right? So what I am doing now is the rule of 4 or 8 or 12. You know, I am literally going in there. If we just filter for new stuff right now, for example, do I have anything good? Okay, I have a few pieces here, right? I'm just going in there on all my new artifacts now, guys. And I am, let me move out of the side here. No matter what it is, I'm rolling up everything now, dude. I don't think it makes any sense for me on my account, on either of my accounts, even my mini account, to sit on unleveled artifacts at this point. I guess the only time that wouldn't make sense if I was absolutely totally broke in terms of silver, right? So I am upgrading everything. Now this is a really great artifact, right? But if we had gotten 2 rolls on HP flat stat, given where I am on my account, I wouldn't use it. So I don't have to take it to 12 here. I can if I want to. It's going to be a lot more silver, so I might just want to wait until I need it, right? So I won't take it to 12. But I am rolling up epic and legendary artifacts and accessories to level 8, at least. On rares, I'm rolling them up to level 4, at least, just to see where my rolls go. That way, unless Plarium comes in here and you know, does me a real solid and gets rid of or increases the storage, excuse me, I no longer am going to do this, man. I'm not going to sit on a million artifacts that I don't have leveled up. And you know what inevitably happens, guys? After I haven't been farming for a while, I'm going to be sitting there and I'm going to be, you know, in need of silver. I'm going to have no silver and I'm not going to be able to max out the artifacts that I want. And I'm going to waste a bunch of silver upgrading artifacts and accessories that I might not end up using. So I'm going to pay when I get the accessories and artifacts. Usually I'll have some silver at that point as well. And it's really just going to help tremendously for my accessory and artifact organization. And it's going to help me kind of sort out gear that I don't want. I'm doing it immediately, okay? See, double roll on speed. I'm going to take it to 12 to see what we get here. And, okay, we'll keep it, though. We'll keep it. On Stone Skin and Protection, even though Protection I barely use, I will say that getting a 1-piece bonus is extremely valuable. So, I mean, I think most players already know this, But even if you're gonna, why put on a random artifact from a broken set, on a champion just to kind of fill out? Maybe they have a 4-piece on, maybe they have 1 piece from a random set. Always go and take a look in Protection and Stone Skin, because you can get that resistance or 8% HP just from 1 artifact. That's really, really nice to have. Anyway, guys, that is what I am doing now, especially because now having these leveled up is, look at this, 15% attack. It's a mythical weapon. I'm not gonna keep it. I'm gonna trash it. I'm gonna trash it. Okay. This is just for my account. Everybody needs to maintain or establish and maintain threshold of stats that make sense for where you are in the game. As we always say, think about what champion is gonna be using said artifact. Think about it, go through the exercise, and it will become second nature. But instead of just looking at every artifact and saying, okay, it's an artifact, blah, 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 think about what type of champion would be using this, would be wearing this, crit rate, sure, we'll keep it, double roll crit rate. But on this other one, we're gonna sell it immediately. We're gonna sell it, gonna save the space, recoup some of the silver, and we're gonna be a-okay, right? And why, another reason that we're doing this now, right? And some of you may have already done this, right? But why I think it's important to make this video right now, truthfully, is because we want actually to have our artifacts upgraded a little bit. That way, the new optimization filter or whatever is going to be able to go in here and actually look at, where those rolls are. Where is the most defense if you're looking for defense, the most accuracy if you're looking for accuracy, speed, etc., etc. So to take full advantage of the priority stats filter, it actually would behoove you to start upgrading to at least level 4 on rares or 8 on epics or 12 if you like where the stats are going and you have the silver, right? Early on, that way those artifacts will actually get to be used rather than wasting their spots, just taking up space. Also, it would be smart to go through and kind of just sort by rank and rarity on your account and just kind of go through, maybe look at rare artifacts, right? I don't have any at this point, right? I've gone through everything. Well, this is just new. I don't think I have any that are not leveled up, right? Start with your rares. Start with all of your artifacts. What is this guy doing over here? See, what is this?
It's Jovan, and you know what time it is? Disco time.
I don't even need this on my account. I don't know how these guys snuck in here, man. This is some trashy. Well, we got a double speed roll there. When you're starting to get serious about artifact management, though, guys, this must have been a recent run. Yeah, I think it is. And I must have, you ever do that, guys, where you where you accidentally filter out the new and then you have these crappy artifacts just rummaging your way and you can't find them afterwards? But when you want to get serious about artifact management, what I was trying to say is filter through rare artifacts that are 5-star or wherever you are on your account and your progression through this game. Filter on the crappiest kind of range of artifacts and accessories. Get rid of those first. Always be raising the bar in terms of artifacts that you want to keep on your account. And when you're at least in my experience, okay, don't hold me responsible. I can't be held responsible, but I always err on the side of trashing an artifact or accessory. I've learned that through years because I looked back throughout the years and I always ask myself, I find myself routinely asking myself, why did I keep that? What was I thinking, And you don't want that to be the situation, especially when artifact space or an accessory space is such a, it's going to be an issue for you. If it's not right now, it will be. It is an issue in the game because there's so much farming, so much forging, but there's so little artifact space that you actually have at your disposal, especially considering there is like 800 champions in this game. All right, guys, we don't need to make this video any longer than it has to be. Thank you so much for watching. Send us positive vibes again, some love your way again. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.